Tools are all looking pretty good. Let's just get rid of that sword. I don't want to bother using a sword that's almost like broken. I just disappeared. Hey, this is Nick, and today we're taking a look at Broken Script, which is a mod for Minecraft that turns the game into a horror game. Kind of reminiscent of maybe a cursed sort of Minecraft update, or maybe something you would read in a creepypasta. Alright, so starting off here, everything appears to be pretty normal. Looks like we started off in a nice, kind of snowy biome. And I absolutely love the snow in Minecraft. This is one of my favorite kind of environments to build in. So I want to keep editing to a minimum, just so it's like we're kind of experiencing the game together. So I'm not going to be adding in any sort of sound effects, because I really just kind of want to capture the vibe of this mod and what it has to offer. So I'm just going to be sort of sharing my feelings and pointing out anything that I notice. And I am just going to be playing the game how I would normally play it. So let's start off by getting some logs here. And it's kind of nice that we have pigs so close to us. This will be perfect for getting food, especially early on in the game here. And I did notice over by those cliffs that I looked at earlier that there is some caves that we might be able to stop into for the night. And we'll start off with a sword just so we can get some of these pigs. So this mod is based in version 1.20.1. So it is a pretty recent version of the game. And I'm not really too sure what to expect. But we did find some pumpkins here, which is kind of cool. So let's grab some of these. I think it'd be kind of nice to have some jack-o'-lanterns or something. So far, I'm feeling pretty good. There's not really anything happening. The game is just playing how it normally would, as if we just started off a normal sort of let's play kind of playthrough here. I really do love the concept of the mod being called Broken Script, because it really gives that sort of feeling of maybe a cursed kind of Minecraft update, something you would maybe read about in a creepypasta. And I think that makes this type of horror game that much more interesting. So let's make our way back to the crafting table. And we do have ice here. So I think it'd be kind of a good idea to build a boat. The ice makes it a lot easier to make our way around the world. Looks like we do have some open caves over here. So if needed, we can always kind of tuck our way in there. But I kind of want to just take a look around first. Kind of see what this world sort of has to offer. So I think what makes these sort of horror games so effective is that you're not really sure what to expect. And the way this mod I think will kind of work is everything will start off really normal, and then the game will just kind of get gradually creepier and kind of weird as it sort of plays out. I'm not really too sure if this mod has any sort of jump scares in it, but I am trying to just sort of prepare for that. So this is really nice. It looks like we found some exposed coal here, which will make navigating those caves that we saw earlier a lot easier. So let's grab all this and see if we can spot anything else while we're here. I'm gonna get my sword ready. That sounds like there's something underneath here. Wow. That was definitely unexpected. Kind of took me by surprise. I'm actually surprised that things are starting to happen so early. But let's just kind of continue. I'm gonna keep my sword in my hotbar just in case anything wants to try and sneak up on us. But that audio file definitely sounded... That definitely sort of sounded like something you would hear in a mineshaft, maybe. Like in the vanilla game, it always plays those creepy sort of like sound effects when you're exploring caves. Let's grab some additional materials here. I don't really want to be out here in the open, especially at nighttime. So let's just grab as much coal as we possibly can. But so far I really love the sound design. The way that audio was really reminded me of like, oh, maybe something's like in my room with me. It is starting to get a little bit darker. So maybe we can kind of note down this area, make our way back to that cave, and then when it's daytime we can come back out here and do a little bit more mining on this coal that we found. But I think it'd be best that we head back to that cave and kind of settle down for the night. Unless I can find something over here. Actually, here we go. This is perfect. So let's kind of take this water. It looks like we have a lush cave down here, which is nice. So let's just take this water and kind of let it flow down here. I think this kind of spot right here might be a good place to sort of settle down, especially for the first night. And we've already found iron, which is a really good thing. Perfect. So we already have enough iron to make a bucket. Typically my first sort of... Well, that might just be kind of light. I was trying to figure out what that was. Typically the first thing I really make out of iron is buckets. Just since I feel like a bucket is the most useful sort of tool that you can have. Especially early game. Let's get these zombies into this lava. Perfect. And let's make some torches while we're down here. Just to kind of light our way up here. We do have to be careful. We don't really have any sort of protection. I'm definitely not the most advanced kind of combat player. So I sort of have to play a little bit more defensively. At least until I can get better gear. It seems like this area is pretty secure. I don't think anything can kind of sneak up on us in here. So let's grab some of this iron. Actually, another thing I can make is a shield. That'd be kind of nice as well. So let's place down our crafting table. But yeah, other than that sort of sound effect that it played in the beginning, everything seems to be going pretty okay. I'm definitely glad we found this sort of cave, especially early on. This makes it a lot easier to kind of get materials. Let's place down this chest. I'm gonna put some of this other stuff in here. Perfect. I feel a lot safer with a shield. Alright. Now let's make just a couple more torches. so we can explore this cave a little bit better. Alright, let's make this area a little bit homier. I don't think I necessarily want to live down here in the cave, but for a first night sort of scenario, I think cave's not such a bad thing. And I did notice that it uses the old kind of texture pack for the cobblestone here. And I think for a lot of people, the older versions of this game are very nostalgic. I think it's a smart move that they used the older texture pack for this kind of stuff, just because I feel like it really adds to that sort of early, maybe kind of vibe. Perfect. Uh-oh. So it looks like we have somebody joining the game with us. I'm a little bit hesitant to sort of head into this cave. I'm kind of worried about what we'll find down here, but playing the game how I normally would, that's what I would be doing. Let's actually kind of establish this area a little bit better, just so we don't have to worry about things sort of sneaking up on us. Okay, let's grab some of this pork chop and get ourselves healed up here. This cave is definitely pretty... lots of mobs in here, so all we have to do is kind of clear it out, light it up a little bit better. Actually, let's kind of cut this out, just so we can make sort of a quick escape back to that little hidey hole that we have. I did see a creeper over here, so gotta keep our eye out for him. It's kind of funny. In real life, I have my dog next to me, so it's kind of hard to tell if what I'm hearing is in the game or if it's her just kind of making her little noises that she does. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of zombies in this cave. So that zombie just teleported. That sounds like some of the Minecraft music is kind of kicking in. But it doesn't appear to be distorted in any way. It sounds just like the normal music. Which I don't know if that's any more comfort to me at the moment. I did sort of hear kind of a weird sound effects playing earlier. Oops. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I built this shield. So it looks like the mobs are kind of spawning in and despawning. This mod definitely fits the name of broken scripts. I am absolutely loving this right now. It's kind of interesting. This cave is so huge. This is kind of cool. I love the old... This is so random, but the old lava texture always reminded me of pizza for some reason. I don't know. Nick, what are you talking about, buddy? What are you saying, fella? But this cave is really rich. It's kind of dangerous, but I think we're doing just fine. So I am playing on just regular brightness. I didn't really want to turn it up. I kind of just wanted to have the game sort of have its really contrasty sort of look that it naturally does. So this mod does have a VHS overlay, but I've decided to turn it off for the sake of this video just because I feel like having the game have its natural sort of look makes it a little bit creepier in my opinion. Whereas if it had that overlay, I think it'd be not as subtle. What makes these kind of mods so effective, in my opinion, is just how subtle they are. There's that creeper. This is a different one, but definitely do not want one of these guys sneaking up on us. Especially that we don't have a bed, so. Okay. There's another one. But I think we're making pretty good progress in this cave. Other than the occasional kind of creepy audio that plays, and that player that joined the game earlier. Not going too crazy. Perfect, looks like we kind of got this alcove sort of secured for now. Oh, there's a witch. There's a witch, I do not want to fight him right now. Gonna make our way back here. Nice. So this area I feel like is pretty well secured. So I feel perfectly safe to kind of mine some of this out here. I think we're definitely well on our way to be able to create some iron armor, which will make navigating these caves a lot easier. I feel like it's just that sort of initial kind of drop in when you get into a cave. You don't have any kind of armor or protection that makes it a lot harder. So let's get this iron back to our home, our little hidey hole. All right, perfect. So we have some iron cooking. And I think we can kind of, let's make a few more torches. Yeah, so far so good. Let's see what else we can find exploring this cave. We do have to be careful. There was a witch that I saw earlier. Kind of looked like my graphics were bugging out there for a second. I think just the nature of this mod, it's always kind of hard to tell what is a feature of the mod and what is a bug. But I'm just going to assume any sort of weird thing that I see is just a intended sort of feature of the mod. So something I want to try is, let's see if we can talk to Noel here. Let's see if they respond to messages. It'd be really creepy if they could actually type back to us. Okay, I think for the most part, it might be safe to start digging around and collecting some of these resources that we found. But I've noticed Minecraft horror mods have been kind of sort of having a nice little resurgence. There seems to be a lot of new mods coming out, and I've just been having a really fun time playing all of them and trying them out. I think Minecraft as a game really sort of complements the idea of a horror game. Sort of not knowing what's out there. Everything being kind of randomly generated, and I don't know. I've gotten comments before that say, like, even just regular Minecraft by itself can be kind of a horror game. So let's make our way through this cave here. Definitely gotta be careful. Health is kind of getting low. Let's kind of leave the skeleton over here. more towards the light, just so I have an easier time. Perfect. Eat some of these pork chops that we cooked earlier. Get our health back up to where I feel safe to move around again. Kind of light up this area. This is perfect. We're getting tons of iron here. I absolutely love the new cave generation. I'm not sure when they started adding these more like cavernous kind of generation, but I really love like these later versions of the game just because of caves like this. And I do love playing the older versions of the game, but I feel like, you know, there's some things in the new updates that I really do enjoy. Perfect, so these ones are done. We can kind of start cooking a little bit more here. And we might have enough to actually make a full set here. I don't remember exactly how much. Oh, not quite. We just need a few more pieces. Actually, after these are done, that would be the right amount for a full set. So this is perfect. We already got ourselves some iron armor. And I'm not really sure if a full day has passed yet. Let's kind of peek our head out here. Kind of see, look up here and see. Okay, perfect. Another day has kind of started. I'm gonna kind of use this, are those axolotls? Oh, cute. Oh no, those are fish. This is perfect. We actually need to make some, a bed, so let's kind of make our way back up there and see if we can find some sheep. Perfect, and we actually have enough for a shear. Awesome. So we got ourselves some gear. I feel a lot better kind of moving around now. I don't feel quite as on edge. We will take the boat with us. I feel like that makes navigating around a lot easier. So this is nice. I love having, anytime I can find a water source near a cave, I don't know why, I always just kind of use it as an elevator to kind of get around. But right now I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not feeling too on edge about anything. So we survived our first day. We only kind of experienced a few sort of weird things. Mostly sounds and that player joining our game, but nothing. Well, I guess we did see those mods kind of spawn in and despawn as we were fighting them. But nothing, no like weird entities or anything quite yet. I do love how, you know, the longer you play, the more creepier things seem to get. I think that just, the atmosphere just kind of naturally builds on itself, and I think for me, what really makes me enjoy horror games is getting totally immersed in the game and really experiencing it and really feeling that like sense of paranoia and that kind of, you know, it's like Minecraft is normally such a peaceful and a fun game, but now with these kind of weird things kind of popping in, it really adds that sort of tension to the game. Alright, so it looks like we're down in the cave most of this day, so let's just grab a little bit more coal and make our way back. I definitely don't want to be out here during the nighttime. Even though I have a shield, it's just a lot easier to kind of tuck our way down here so we don't have to fight too much. Looks like some of those tropical fish are kind of swimming their way up this little waterfall, which is kind of funny. Alright, let's place some of this down. Put the boat away, we don't need that quite now. We do need to get more wood though, so next time we go up, we'll grab some more of that. Let's see what else this game wants to throw at us. I'm gonna kind of arrange my hotbar a little bit better here. Just so it's, I can quickly kind of get to where I need to get to. Alright, let's sort of start exploring this cave a little bit deeper. Okay, so pressing tab and null is in the game. So I wonder if we'll run into them. I don't think there's a creepier feeling than playing a single player game and getting that sense of that you're not alone. As if someone's kind of watching us from the distance. Doesn't seem to be too much mob activity right now, which I'm not complaining about. Let's grab some of these azaleas. I absolutely adore the azalea blocks. They just make perfect sort of decoration. And moss as well. Moss is really good for decoration. Let's grab some of this. Let's kind of explore here. I just heard grass blocks. Ooh, I don't like that. I did not like that at all. Maybe that's our buddy kind of following behind us. Let's just get this iron and kind of make our way down. I don't really want to continue forward, but you never know, we might find something really cool if we keep going this way. Right. Grab. Ooh. Ooh. That kind of... It didn't really freak me out, but for some reason it was hard for me to kind of react in time for that. But thankfully we're not too banged up from that. I think our iron armor really kind of saved us right there. So we do have to kind of keep our head on a swivel, make sure nothing kind of sneaks up on us. Grab some of this iron. I do kind of want to just make my way back. Ooh. I don't know why. Hearing that creeper kind of drop down really... That kind of made me jump a little bit. There we go, we got him. Sounds like more zombies. And we can actually sort of explore that side of the cave as well. We haven't quite gone over there yet. I think we can make this entrance a little bit easier to navigate, so let's get rid of some of these blocks here. Kind of nice having this sort of ceiling in the cave. Makes it easier to tell what time of day it is. It's like a baby zombie. There's a lot of creepers right now. Looks like things are kind of spawning in and despawning, sort of at a whim. I don't really want to go over there. I do not want a creeper to spawn in on me while I'm kind of trying to do my thing. Okay, let's get some of this iron cooking. And let's actually kind of make our way to that side of the cave. See what else we can find. Alright, let's make our way over here. So far so good though. Not really feeling too paranoid as I say that. And of course, they like to have the music kind of pop in for us. There we go. Got that spider done with. Oh! Dude, I'm actually shaking. What the heck? What the heck was that? Oh my gosh. Okay. What the actual heck was that? Oh. I'm actually, dude, of course. I'm actually shaking. That was weird. So it said, okay, Nola's still in the game with us, even though we just started a new world. Crap. We have to get back to the our little base. Oh my gosh. That actually terrified me. So the it's not showing up in the chat, but it said circuit killed me, so I guess that's what that was called. That was just so unexpected. Thankfully our house is pretty close by, so... Oh my gosh. Looks like the sun's kind of broken. It's not really lit up, it's just kind of a dark square in the sky. It's like, with a game like this, it's that's so subtle. It's when really sudden things like that, it has such like a greater impact when the things start off subtle and then just out of nowhere, like something crazy like that happens. So I think we got back here fast enough that our stuff should still be there. Hopefully we don't run into our buddy Circuit again. Oh my gosh. I will say the Minecraft music is kind of calming me right now. There's all of our stuff. Gonna have to kind of sprint our way over here. Where'd that creeper go? This is gonna sound really dumb, but I sort of forgot you could sprint. I don't know why. Okay, let's grab this iron and get back to the home, or get back to kind of a safer spot so I can actually equip everything. Knock him down. Oh, there's actually diamonds down there. I'm gonna tuck myself into this corner. Equip our armor again. Kind of arrange my hotbar. I think whatever killed us is gone. But now I know that things can definitely turn themselves way up. How am I supposed to be nonchalant in a situation like this? Okay, to be honest, not the worst situation I've been in. There was this girl that I dated in college. No, I'm just joking. Okay, that was a dumb joke. I'm sorry. Let's kind of light our way up here. I do want to go get that diamond that we saw earlier. Looks like there's water right above us. But yeah, I think stopping off in this cave for the first night was really a good call. There's a lot of resources down here, so it's really making it easy to establish ourselves in this world. Staircase our way down here. Just so it's easier to get back home when we need to. So I wonder if the deeper we go into caves, the more weird stuff we'll find. Or if it's just kind of random what it decides to throw at us. Where was that diamond? There it is. Perfect. This water is making it really easy to get to. Kind of nice that we found diamonds so early. Or I feel like we found them pretty early. Hopefully it's a good amount of diamonds. Let's see here. Ooh, perfect. So we at least have 2 so far. Let's kind of grab these. Okay, nice. And I want to run these back home. So we only need 1 more diamond for a pickaxe, which I feel like is, it's always a nice feeling to kind of craft a diamond pickaxe. Perfect. I'm a little bit more settled down, so I think we can start exploring a little bit more. For some reason, I'm kind of drawn to this cave over here. Like a nice open space. I think we'll have a better chance of finding things if we go this way. Alright, let's kind of light our way up here. Tools are all looking pretty good. Let's just get rid of that sword. I don't want to bother using a sword that's almost like broken. I just disappeared. Oh my. Yeah, this is fine. That's totally fine. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Alright. So, that was circuits. Splash text says corrupted. I couldn't really read that text on screen. It went too fast for me to kind of read. But I guess circuit just kind of stays in that area. So I feel like last time circuit just kind of killed me right away, but this time it looked like there was like text that he was showing. So I think this would technically be day 3. So far we've only encountered circuit. And I wonder if there's going to be more sort of entities like that, or if it's... I'm sure there's definitely going to be more, but I'm not really sure what to expect at this point. I wonder if we, next time I see him, I'm going to try building myself away. Sort of blocking myself in. I think maybe that's the only way to really survive that encounter. Because I tried hitting them with a sword and did not really seem to be doing anything. Grab our stuff again. Alright, let's kind of keep the stone in our hotbar here. Oh wow, there's a lot more zombies now. I feel like this game kind of increases spawn rates for things. Definitely seems that way. Like, it just seems like it's sort of like kind of crowds of mobs kind of come at you at once here. Okay. Easy enough. Do need to get more food items though, so I can't really spend too much time down here. Don't really want to fight in the dark, so I'm gonna try and get these torches down as quickly as I can. Right now I'm definitely, I don't know, after that initial kind of encounter with Circuit, I'm not feeling too worried. Like now that I sort of know, like, okay, that's the worst that kind of jump scare can be, I'm sort of like prepared for it now. But it was that just initial encounter that like really got me. Yeah, I guess this mod does have sort of a jump scare. But he did approach me. It's not like it was just a sudden flash out of nowhere. Okay. I want to keep going, but at the same time, it's like I don't really have the resources to do this safely. So let's just kind of light our way up. Just give ourselves a little bit more progress. We're just kind of inching our way through this. Jeez. So on the screen here, it does say that our game actually crashed with an exit code of -1. The game crashed, exception in server tick loop, error Java. Okay. All right, so let's hop back in here. So I did try building myself up, but I think I just wasn't quite quick enough. But the game did actually crash, so ooh, this isn't too good. Let's make our way back home quickly here. Head towards those torches. So I'm not sure if the game crashing is part of the mod or if it the game was just getting too many things going on at once and it kind of forced it to quit, but the way this mod is, I'm kind of just assuming that it crashed because that's just a feature of the game or the mod. So it looks like Noel just kind of stays in the game. After he initially joined, it doesn't look like he joins back again. Green-eyed green-eyed Enderman over there. I wanted to see if it would do anything different, but yeah, I don't know. Normally in these Minecraft like horror mods, the music kind of creeps me out, but right now it's kind of comforting just because it's not like distorted or messed up in any way. It's just kind of the original kind of track. The next time it reaches day, we'll have to grab ourselves some wool and kind of make a bed. That way we don't have to make this sort of a long trek through the nighttime again. So it seems like Circuit just kind of hangs out in that cave over there. I'm not really sure if there's a way to like fight them or what we really have to do with that. Okay, so we do have our pork chops. Let's just kind of put all this stuff away and just grab our stuff. I don't really want to risk bringing anything over there. But I did die sort of near a cliff face, so I think our stuff probably dropped down. But let's just see. Let's see if we can get to it easily, or if it's just kind of a loss. I feel kind of bad losing that full set of armor. I'm gonna shift walk. Gonna keep my eye out for anybody or anything. There's the cobblestone that I placed to try and block myself in. Let's just kind of sprint. Okay, looks like most of our stuff is here still, which is kind of nice. That's the main thing I was worried about. I just didn't want to lose my my stuff. I think our chest plate kind of fell down though, which kind of sucks. I think that's actually the chest plate right there. Maybe if we dig straight down, we can get to it without it despawning. So let's do that. And make our way down here. This is so risky. I never like doing this, but is it? No, what is this? We picked up our chest plate from somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay. Looks like we found a mine shaft. Not really feeling the mine shaft right now. Let's just kind of get our stuff back home. I think what I really want to do is sort of build up a little base. Like maybe a little home above ground. But it seems like Circuit kind of hangs out in this area. Sort of before he attacks you, he kind of looks like sort of a spider kind of thing. I'm not really sure. It's sort of hard to see him in the dark. Yeah, I'm really happy that, I'm really relieved that I was at least able to get my iron gear back. I was a little bit like kind of bummed. I was worried that it fell down and it'd be really hard to get to, but not so bad. So caves are definitely a lot more dangerous in this mod than they are normally. I thought that was diamond. Not that lucky. But at least we have a good amount of iron, so things are going okay, all things considered. I will have to probably make this mod into multiple parts. I think just the way the mod is, if you really want to experience everything, you kind of have to play the game for kind of a longer sort of session, so I think just to make it easier to kind of watch, I'll maybe make a part 2 here. But it looks like it's turning daytime, so why don't we make our way up to the surface and kind of make ourselves a nice little, find ourselves our little nice plot of land that we can kind of build into and make into a home. Alright. Well, it sounds like there's some dogs nearby. I know I have bones, so I'll be able to tame one of them, hopefully. That'd be kind of nice. It'd be nice to have a friend in this world. When I go back down there, I'll be sure to grab those bones out of the chest. Not really sure where the best place to build a home would be, but we have a nice flat kind of place here. But I don't really want to build it on the stone. I at least want the house to look kind of nice. So let's kind of head our way into the woods. Maybe we can build it right here, right above our mine. There's the little baby. Hey, Pookie. Baby. Yeah, I definitely want to tame him. What should we name the dog? Should we give her a name? Let's kind of get rid of some of these trees. We make ourselves a nice little like log kind of home. We can use some of those azalea bushes that we found earlier and kind of decorate the outside of it. Make it look kind of nice. Kind of weird. I have a really weird feeling about these woods, but I think it's just the game kind of making me paranoid a little bit. Because we know there's things in caves, but I feel like there's also going to be things just kind of out here in the woods as well. I feel like these kind of mods are definitely best enjoyed as sort of a blind experience. Makes it a lot more... makes the experience a lot more heightened if you're not really sure what to expect. Alright, so I kind of like this spot here. Grab some of these leaves. Getting right here. Do want to make some windows, so I think I'm going to cut out where I want those windows to be. Here. A couple here in the middle. And here as well. I think right here would be a good spot for the door. And a window right there. Let a good amount of natural light in here. I think for this first sort of part here, I kind of just want to finish this home. I feel like there's still so much more that this mod has to offer, so I really want to just take my time with everything and really kind of immerse myself in this sort of thing. And we can make another furnace while we're here. Perfect. And a door as well. It's a nice little spruce door. Perfect. Okay. And I do want to make this kind of 2 stories here. So let's put a ladder right here. I don't know why. I definitely feel like I'm on edge right now. I thought being up here would kind of sort of comfort me in a little bit, but it's just the fact that I'm not sure what's gonna happen while I'm up here. Like, what kind of things the game adds. You know what, let's make this floor out of planks actually, just so we have a little bit more kind of headroom. Now we at least have like a roof going on here. Perfect. I think our house is turning out nice though, so we have that going for us. And again, windows up here as well. What I kind of want to do is add sort of a balcony out here. I think that'd be kind of nice. Maybe not, I don't know. Just kind of experimenting around. Trying to find kind of what feels right to me. I think building this house is kind of making me feel a little bit better. I feel like I'm at least playing kind of like a normal thing in Minecraft right now. Actually, let's make the supports out of stone. I think that would kind of look a little bit nicer. There we go. Now we have like a nice little porch, kind of. Okay. go. Alright. So I very quickly want to find some sand and see if we can make ourselves some windows here. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There's some right over here. Sounds like the Minecraft music's kind of kicking in. There was sun right there, but that's okay. We'll grab this really quick and make our way back to the home. I mean, as terrifying as this mod is, I really am enjoying it. I think... Oh. So this is that VHS filter I was talking about earlier. There's a command to remove it though. Get rid of that. It's kind of weird that it just sort of popped in though. Let's sprint our way back home. I did see that wolf earlier and hanging around, so it's good that he's staying nearby. Oh, there's a skeleton right there. Perfect. Gotta be careful though. I don't have a shield, but it's kind of... Oh, this is kind of stupid. I don't really want to be following this guy into the woods. There is sheep though, which is nice. Oh shoot, okay. We gotta get out of here. Alright, not the smartest play ever, but we are home, so yeah, let's get this cooking a little bit. So there was some sheep out there. It's kind of dumb that we don't have a roof yet, but we can get to that. Actually, let's just make a very basic roof and then we can actually go up there a little bit later and actually build one. Okay. I definitely feel a little bit safer on the second floor here. But we do need to place torches up here just so nothing can spawn on our roof. Okay, there we go. This is kind of dumb to do, but I really want to go out there and try to grab that dog. Let's head on the roof and see if we can get a little bit of a better view and kind of see if we can see him out there somewhere. Maybe we can make our way along these trees. A little bit easier to navigate around. I can't remember, did I place that torch there? I think I did. I don't see the dog anywhere. Sounds like it's that was like just a regular cave noise, but it's playing up here for some reason. But it was coming from that direction. Null's still in the game, of course. Okay. This is so dumb. It's not exactly the safest or smartest idea to be walking around in the woods, but For me, it's kind of worth it to get that dog. See if we can find him kind of moving around out here. There is sheep though, so I do remember I made shears, but I don't want to run all the way down there just to grab them. So let's just quickly grab these sheep so we can at least make a bed and be able to sleep through the night. Not really seeing the dog anywhere. There was a skeleton over here, so let's get him for bones. There we go. Okay. Kind of sprint our way back home. In this kind of situation, it's nice that we have sprint in the game. I feel like a kid trying to look for my lost dog. Uh-oh, looks like they're waiting for us to come back home. But I think we're too fast for them. We can run right past them. They're kind of surrounding the home. But at least here we're safe. Shoot. Did you just blow up a hole in my house? Dang. Let's quickly patch this up. Well, that sucks. It's alright though. At least we have enough windows to actually finish upstairs here. Maybe downstairs I can just convert it all to cobblestone to make it a little bit safer. Cool. Let's get some of this pork chop cooking. And we can actually make a bed now. Perfect. Makeup's here. Put the bed right here. This seems like a good spot. Cool. So it looks like it at least lets us sleep through the night. Anyways, guys, now that I finished my home, I feel like this is a good place to kind of stop the first sort of episode here. I feel like this mod is just getting started, and so far I've been having a great time playing it, and hopefully you enjoyed watching the video and enjoyed this style of commentary. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.